Hi everybody, welcome to the Square integration setup. Today we're going to be going over some quick things of how to configure your Square to be integrated properly. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to squareup.com and you're going to log in. We already have a login account already for you. Now, in this example, this is a very quick example, we have some items and categories and custom attributes. I don't know if you know, but in Square you can actually have custom attributes for your items. And we use those in the system to make everything work properly. So just some quick background here on what the setup is in this example. We have categories, we have nested categories, and different examples here that you can view. We only have one item, and that's under cups, and we're going to be talking about that really quick. And also under things like custom attributes, we have brands and tags. Custom attributes are really great. What they allow you to do is connect items to different things like that you might want to do for your own specific business. That might be more of a one-off kind of thing. Now, brands are what we use in the systems to identify what the brand is for an item or a vendor or a supplier. If you want to actually have a brand connect to the system, you basically want to create a custom attribute, and we can call it anything, but in this example we've called it brand, and we have an attribute name and the type is text. When you create a custom attribute, you can have anything you want. You can call this one test, and we can have a selection, a number, or a toggle switch on or off. So it's really great. Brands in this example are text, and you can call it whatever you want. You can call it Nike, you can call it Adidas, you can call it anything that you need to. And what we'll do is we'll look for that in the items over here. So when we go to the item library, we have one example item in here under cups, and there's in stock. Let's click on that, and we're actually going to go over how this is displayed. So we have the images, of course, the locations is assigned to. We'll pull all that in. The category, we'll pull that in if you match it. So this is one of the things that we'll do in the next steps. We'll actually go and match your location to the appropriate location. If you have multiple locations and you don't want one location to be matched to the system, you just don't match it and it will ignore it. The same thing applies to categories. If you have a category that you don't want to apply to the system and sync, then you just don't match it in the next step. In here we have the variations, and key is the custom attributes. The brand is Hydro Flask, and the tag, we can select tags we want, American made, handmade. These are all set by you, and you can do what you need to do and set them up as you need for that item. And it's a good way to organize things in Square. Now, depending on what you're doing with this, if you're just using Square as a point of sale system, or if you are using it as a website as well, there's different things that Square allows you to do. So if you're using Square's website, it's a little more challenging if you have custom attributes for organization purposes. Categories are a lot easier. But when you have other third-party services for websites, then you can actually have a lot more flexibility in how your items are organized and filtered and things like that for the customers when they're visiting your website. And you would have the POS system as Square. Generally, you want to have categories not as things like shipping, free shipping, or American made, or on sale items as a category. You generally want to have categories as tiers or more organization for the categories of the item itself, such as kitchen, clothes, services, jewelry, and so on. You want to use discounts for discounts, not categories for discounts. And it makes it easier when we sync. All those items can go into the proper category. And you can continue on to the next items in the tour. Thank you.